Since the release of Tower Defense X, we've had a plethora of new game modes and new bosses added. There are event bosses like General Salgar and the Wretched, and then there are endless mode bosses like the Apex Predator. But sometimes, specifically for people making videos, it can be hard to get all that footage. Usually you would just play the event until you can get to the boss, which already takes up way too much time, and sometimes you just have to screen record other people's videos. But there's one thing that can entirely change that and make it so much easier: sandbox mode. Sandbox mode isn't an unfamiliar concept in tower defense games. Games like Bloons TDX were some of the first ones to have this sandbox mode. Essentially, it's a mode where you can spawn bosses, enemies, infinite money, everything you'd need to just experiment. I believe this could work really well for TDX, especially with recording content, because if you don't want to get to wave 170 of endless mode to fight the Golden Eradicator Mark 1 combat, you can just spawn an in. Now, it is possible that they would use a form of unlocking for bosses, you know, in the same way you have to defeat the boss in Bloons TD6 to unlock that in sandbox mode, but I'm not sure. Along with this, sandbox mode could be really good for challenges. Have you ever wanted to see how well you could fare against one of every single boss in the game at the exact same time? With sandbox mode, you could do that. And maybe if it gets even better, you'd be able to create servers with custom waves. It would be revolutionary for TDX, and honestly just any game with tower defense in it in general. It would completely reshape how I and other people get footage. Overall, sandbox mode just sounds like an idea too good to not add. Yeah.